We can all benefit from feedback on our writing, but when we're in the zone and we've been getting our thoughts out of our brain and onto our page, once we're finished, it's tempting just to get it out there. But everybody can benefit from somebody else casting a critical eye over what they've written. Why? Because you're too close to what you've written to catch all of your mistakes. When you reread it, your brain will interpret what it thinks you've written rather than what's actually on the page. You may have not got quite the right angle that you're going for in your writing, or it may benefit from restructuring. You may even have missed out some critical elements in your writing that somebody who's not so close to it can point out for you. Even as an editor, working with words all day and helping other people with their writing, I find that when I write for myself, I still need somebody else to come in and look at it objectively and help me see the things that I've missed. Even editors need editors. And the chances are that you may have a trusted friend or colleague who you can call on to help create a better piece of writing for you. If you do have somebody like that, it's important to use these powers wisely. So here are 7 tips for you to get the most out of your friendly word ninja. Tip number 1, never sneak up on your expert. Respect their time and always give them as much notice as possible that you'd like their help. Remember that other people have busy lives too, and they may not be able to drop everything to help you just because you want to publish or print in the next hour. Tip number 2, be specific. Your chosen expert may be really good at the word stuff, but I'm betting they're probably not so good at telepathy. You need to tell them exactly what sort of feedback you're looking for. Is it a check on your spelling, punctuation and grammar? Or are you worried that you've missed the point and your writing has been a bit woolly? That perhaps what you've done may benefit from restructuring, or just a general overview on how it reads to an outsider? Let them know so they can point out the problem areas in as little time as possible. Tip number 3, prepare the way. Do some of the groundwork yourself before you pass your writing on to somebody else. There are many things that you can do quickly and easily to help tidy it up before somebody else even looks at it. Use spell check to pick up any obvious typos and spelling mistakes, and read it through again yourself to make sure you've actually written incomplete sentences. Sometimes when we're in the flow of writing, we get carried away with our thoughts and we end up writing in one continuous sentence or lots of broken sentences that don't actually finish themselves. Remember, your friend is doing this for you for free, so make the job as straightforward for them as possible. Tip number 4, be selective. Don't expect someone to check absolutely everything that you write. They will soon tire of it. Remember that they have busy lives too. Lots of offices have an unofficial proofreader, somebody who is good with words and has a sharp eye for picking up mistakes. But they may soon tire of the assumption that you're always going to be available to check every piece of writing. So be selective. Think carefully about what you ask them to review, and perhaps focus only on the bigger, more important pieces of writing and save the stuff that's got a short lifespan for checking over yourself. Tip number 5, learn from the master. Don't just gratefully accept the changes that your word expert has made and then make the same mistakes the next time you write. Take some time to look carefully over the corrections they've made to your writing to see if there's a pattern emerging. Are you consistently misspelling the same words? Have they made changes to capitalisation and hyphenation that you are consistently doing the other way? Have a look through these, make a note, perhaps create your own style sheet, and try not to make these errors the next time you write. They will thank you for that, and you will learn something too. and they will in the future be more willing to help you when they see that you're taking on board their suggested revisions. Tip number 6, show appreciation. Please don't take your friendly word ninja for granted. Although you're not paying them, it's nice to show appreciation for what they do. Perhaps you can offer a skill swap. You maybe have some skills that they don't have that you would be happy to share with them. Or buy them a coffee or a little treat. I know that most word editors love chocolate. But whatever you do, don't just assume that they will keep doing this forever. Show them your appreciation, keep them on side, and they're more likely to be happy to keep reviewing your writing. Tip number 7, know when to call in a professional. Lots of people write more than well enough for what's required of them, and using some free advice from a friend or colleague can be enough to polish your writing to make it more than acceptable for its requirements. However, if you're writing a key piece of content for your business, perhaps important web pages or an ebook that you're looking for lead generation, it's more important then to make sure that that writing is really polished, and you may well want to consider bringing in a professional editor or proofreader. I hope you found that useful. If you have any questions on what I've been talking about today, just pop them in the comments below, and check out the description for the link to the blog that this video is related to. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more worry-free writing videos. See you soon.